but Bitcoin is unregulated. And is that something that you've heard before? Because that is something which I hear a lot about, which really just doesn't make too much sense to me, because I feel like people have an off sort of thinking pattern about it. So I'm not sure if that's exactly what I'm going to talk about in this quick video. So when people say Bitcoin is unregulated, or people say, you know, nobody kind of controls Bitcoin, and how does it work? It doesn't work like a government has a currency and then they kind of control it and change things with it. You know, Bitcoin regulates itself. So Bitcoin doesn't need a third party to regulate it or move it. The network within Bitcoin, within the blockchain, regulates and makes everything true within that network, so it can be trusted, so it can be open, and it's a decentralized way of verification. So when people say, you know, Bitcoin is unregulated or something like that, that's exactly why it's gained so much traction. And the innovation that it is exactly that. It can't be manipulated, it can't be controlled, nobody owns it. It's a borderless, open, trusted currency because of its decentralized nature and the fact that nobody does own it and nobody does regulate it. Thousands and thousands of computers around the world with an updated ledger of Bitcoin, of the network, verify it and come to a consensus when transactions happen and value moves within the network. And that, my friends, is a beautiful, beautiful thing. So don't necessarily think of it as a bad thing. The innovation and the type of movement that this is completely changing the way that we're used to doing things. And it's the biggest, you know, transfer of wealth that humankind will probably ever see, at least in our history, because we're changing the way that value is moved. We've always been used to having some kind of central authority print money, or have some type of money, you know, whether it's gold, whether it's paper, stones, feathers. This type of digital transaction in the digital era that we're in will change the game, and more money is flowing into this industry and into the Bitcoin network than ever before. And that pattern is very, very, very likely to continue to grow and can only continue to get bigger as innovation continues, things improve, being able to use cryptocurrency gets easier and easier. So the way it regulates itself and the fact that it doesn't need a third party because of the blockchain and the type of technology that's powering it is an amazing thing. So that's all I wanted to say on that. Hopefully, if you ever get that question or something like that comes up again, you will be able to articulate it in a better way. I'm Matt Sheriff. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next video.